going to try and do that other style then?
No, well, I thought about it. I think I better stick with the bob I decided on.
Anthony, well, what made you go for style for camera?
I don't know, really. It was Anthony who chose the category. I suppose you'd have got a better chance with the total look. You do it everyday style, but it's the cut that's important.
Well, if I were you, I'd stick with the bob. It's great on Judah.
The only problem with it was the acne.
God, I wish it was me. Swanning off to London, stopping in the hotel and that. I'm dead excited.
Oh, dear.
I'm dead scared, really. What if you just show myself?
Oh, come on. Anthony wouldn't enter if he thought that. You'll do great.
Yeah, well, it'll be good to get competition experience in anyway.
It'll be brilliant.
Tracy, can I have a word?
Yeah, using this.
Terry, you scared me.
Well, I forgot my key, haven't I?
Oh.
Come on, let us in. Oh, come on, hurry up. I've got something important to tell you. Come on.
But she could though, couldn't she? I mean, she could be all right to go by next week.
Oh, absolutely. Even if she's still running a temperature of 103, she could still win her section, couldn't she? Just infect all the other entrants. Be a walkover.
Well, how did she manage to get chickenpox at her age anyway?
Just lucky, I guess. Oh, look, she'd hardly do it on purpose, would she? Nobody's more disappointed than Tina. I think I might take a bit more weight out of this front section for you. So, looks like it's just you and me after the bright lights.
What?
Just you and me.
Tracy gives the hand.
Anthony, I think you better count me out as well.
What?
From the competition, I don't think I can go.
Tracy.
Tracy? Tracy?
Oh.
Oh, well, I thought you'd been made up.
Well, I just wish you'd said before you did anything, well, final.
But it isn't final, is it? Not until we sign for it. And anyway, I thought it's what we wanted, a 100% mortgage.
Oh, yeah, it is, but... And anyway, how come? I mean, nobody else could give us 100% because you couldn't show 3 years' records of your earnings.
Yeah, well, one of the fellas on the limo's put me right there. Give me this broker fella's name. And what you do is, you take out a big pension mortgage, then the broker sees his mate in the building society and they sort out for a bit of the old,
Oh, Terry, love, for one thing, we don't want a great big pension mortgage. And for another, I don't want anything to do with something that's not all straight and above board.
But it's not really dodgy, is it? I mean, it's just the way these fellas sort these things out between themselves.
And for another thing, if you'd talked to me instead of flying off on your own, I could have told you we're not going to need a mortgage anyway.
What do you mean?
So have you decided what you're wearing, then?
What?
What you're wearing for the big day? Hey, you're going to spend some of your compensation money on a new rig out?
No, I won't be needing anything.
What, not getting anything new for your odds wedding?
Oh, what? Maybe for the competition?
Well, I mean, you could get something that suits the boat. I mean, you want to look good for the comp, don't you? Representing the salon and all that.
Oh, it's like a real honour, isn't it?
He hasn't said you can't go or anything, has he?
No, it was me. I said I wasn't going.
Oh, get lost. Why?
I can't. Tina's not going. She's got chickenpox.
So? Oh, just because it's going to be just you and Anthony. Come on, Tracy, he's not like that. He's not like Gerard.
Yeah, well, what if he is? What if I get down there and...
Yeah, but he won't. Honest, I'm sure he won't. All he's after is you doing well in the competition, that's all.
Yeah, well, I can't risk it. I just can't, that's all.
Tracy. Here. Why don't you put it on with your cab keys? You're always forgetting it and locking yourself out.
Thanks.
Oh, look, cheer up. I thought you'd be pleased.
And I thought you'd be pleased. I mean, I have been running around like someone stupid.
Oh, well, it does all sound a little bit underhand, doesn't it? And I mean, if we don't need it...
Well, I thought we wanted a place of our own.
Well, I do, but... Well, look, if Jonathan and Cheryl are moving out, well, this'll be sort of our own, won't it? And it'll mean if we're only paying rent, we won't be overstretching ourselves. And it'll mean that we can save up for a deposit and we can take our time looking for somewhere we really want to buy instead of, well, rushing into things.
Yeah, I suppose so. I mean, we haven't seen much we like. Not that we can afford up till now, anyway.
Oh, and you do like it here, don't you?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, well, as long as it's all right for you.
Well, I just think we'd be fools not to rent this if it's going. And it'd give us, I don't know, just a little bit more breathing space. Do you want a coffee or something?
Nah, I best get back off on the road. So, this is where we want to start off married life, is it, Mrs. Sullivan?
Hey, not so fast. I'm not a missus yet, you know.
Yeah, but it won't be long now, though, will it? I mean, well, you know, before when you said about, well, us having a bit more breathing space and that, well, I mean, you didn't mean you wanted to put things off. I mean, the wedding and that.
Well, I do keep getting cold feet, but I suppose that's only natural, isn't it? Oh, but I do want to be with you, Terry. Forever and ever. For richer, for poorer and all that.
Mostly poorer, I should think.
Not if you get back out there and get earning.
Oh, I see. Getting some practicing, eh, for the nagging wife. So we all right then, are we?
Yeah. We're fine.
Tracy, a word, please. I believe I asked you to attend to Mrs. Wallace.
Yeah, I was.
I don't want excuses, Tracy. I want clients attending to when I say so. So, if it isn't too much trouble...
Listen, don't get on at me as well, will you? But, well, she does have a reason, do you know?
I assume you mean for her leaving me in the lurch with the competition.
Yeah, well, you see, she's...
I see, Nicky. A silly little girl who falls apart with nerves when given the chance to shine in a major competition that any one of the junior stylists, yourself included, I should imagine, would have given their eye teeth to have been entered for.
But it's not that, honest. She's just got cold feet about it being just you and her going, that's all. And I know you'll think it's soft and all that, but, well, you don't know what your order's like.
Oh, I am just getting so tired of having to try and live down that man's reputation.
But you can understand them, can't you? And I mean, well, now you know. I'm sure she'll change her mind about going. She'll put her mind at rest. Talk to her about it, you know. I'll comb through Mrs. Wallace. Hey, it's dinner time.
Thank you. Oh, and Tracy, after lunch, please. My office.
Stuff them. Let's go and get a pizza. No, I think I'll go home and have mine.
Have you seen what Tracy's done with our white cotton?
No. All right, son, I'm late again.
What are you doing here?
Sent us home on an early dinner. The manager had a ding-dong with the form, and the manager said he's put the shelves in the wrong place. Look, I'm going to make a butty. Do you want one, son?
Yeah, okay, yeah? Just go and get a wash.
What's up with them?
Love.
I think Kirsty's been getting on to him about wearing one of them morning suits.
Oh, don't see why the bloke shouldn't get dressed up for a change.
Yeah, well, as long as she doesn't want me to wear one of them stupid top hats.
Don't think they'd find one to fit you, would they?
Oh, yeah. Just want something to eat while I'm here.
No, thanks, love. Make an extra one for Tracy, though, if you like. Or did she say she wouldn't be coming home today?
I'll make some more just in case. You sure they want one?
I'm positive. I can face the feeling of the 5,000 better on an empty stomach. God, some of them are like little pigs. They treat you like a galley slave. I feel like I've been through the ringer when I come out.
Listen, if you get fed up with it, you can tell them where to stick the job. I mean that. If you get tired of it, just jack it in, all right?
And when was the last time somebody said that to you?
Well, that's different, isn't it? The fella's expected to work.
Yeah, but I don't expect you to keep me and Claire lock, stock and barrel.
Well, you don't, do you? Chip in when you can.
Well, Bob's been helping me do that till now. You may as well read it for yourself. He's found out I'm living with you. And I mean living with you. He's cut the maintenance. So, whether I want to be a dinner lady or not. Rod, will you switch that on for me, love, at 2:30?
Yeah.
Thanks. See you, love.
See ya.
Hiya.
All right, love. Hey, there's a bussy here if you want one.
I know, thanks, I'm all right.
Competition, nerves, you gotta eat, you know.
Oh, no, we'll have a put that bag with me, love. We're all over.
Dad,
Yeah.
about the competition.
Yeah. I'll get that while you're up, will you? Hey, could be Kirsty with the morning suit.
Oh, no, Tracy, is Sheila in?
Yeah, come on.
Hiya. I'm sorry, love. I'm just rushing off to work.
No, well, I won't keep it. It's just that, well, I found this and... you know the records you gave me for the White Elephant store?
Oh, yeah. Well, they're only old ones of Barry's.
Oh, no, they're fine. It's just that, well, I found this and I didn't know whether or not you'd want it. So.
It's from Damon. A day later to remember, typical.
I wasn't snooping or anything, Sheila. I was just sorting through things. I didn't know whether to throw it away or whether you'd be upset.
Oh, no, you did right, love. I wouldn't know enough if thrown it away.
No.
Thanks. Look, I'll get that on the way out. I've got to rush. See you, love. Sorry.
Yeah. Hello.
Excuse my breakfast.
You probably haven't been paying enough attention to recognise any of these, so I'll just run through them with you. This is our wedding present from your Auntie Pat and Uncle Joe. These are off old Annie in the staff dining room. And these are spoons off our Joe. I'm not going to throw this, but only because they won't take it back broken. So if you can just see that your Auntie Kathleen gets it back in one piece.
What's going on?
Well, there's going to be no wedding going on, Rog. You can be certain of that. And once you've sorted all this lot out, the rest are on the step. You might just like to let everybody on this list know that they've been invited to a wedding that isn't going to happen.
Listen, can't we just talk on our own for a bit?
Talk? I've been waiting 4 days for you to come and talk to me. But then you're not short of somebody to talk to, are you, Rod? You made sure I knew that in Blackpool, didn't you? Well, now I do know, so you could just sort all this lot out, all right? And if you didn't want to marry me, why the hell did you just have the guts to say so in the first place?
Oh, wait, Kirsty.
No, there's nothing to wait for. Well, is there? Just go to hell, Rod. Just go to hell!
Oh, I don't know. You say you're hungry and then you don't eat. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Well, why aren't you eating then?
Okay. Are Bumper and Jeff coming back for dinner?
Dunno. Why?
I just wondered. They might though, mightn't they?
Yeah, well, they might, I suppose. But then again, they might not.
Yes, I know you've got problems, but then haven't we all? So if you could just sort out the end backwash for me? Yes, today. Thank you. Thank you. You are so kind. So then.
Well, you said you wanted to talk to me.
Well, you are prepared to talk to me then. I mean, you don't feel I might compromise you since we're in here all on our own.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on now, Tracy. I do happen to know the real reason you've backed out of going to London.
Oh, did Nicky go and say?
She was just trying to help. Although I think I'm angrier now than when I thought you were backing out with some silly crisis of confidence or something. I will say this once more, and only once, Tracy. I am not Gerard.
Look, I know. It's just when you said it was just going to be me and you.
Tracy, I am in the hairdressing business. I am not in the business of jeopardizing anything for the sake of chasing some little junior around a hotel corridor. It was A, an arrogant assumption, and B, an insulting one.
I know, I'm sorry. You must think I'm really stupid now.
I think potentially you're a good hairdresser, Tracy. That's why I asked you to compete in the first place.
Well, I know, I appreciate that. Well, now it's all sorted, then.
Yeah. Well, maybe next year.
But I thought...
Oh, no. No, I'm sorry, Tracy. You've got the ability, but I think this little incident demonstrates you've got a long way to go when it comes to understanding what a professional relationship is. Anyway, I shan't have any problems in finding a replacement. I'm sorry, Tracy. As I say, next time. Maybe.
No, I just wanted to say, whoever you take instead, I hope they do all right.
Listen, do you want to talk about it? Well, when you do, I'll be here, all right?
Hey, what do you think?
Yeah, very nice.
Well, I want you and Sammy to put all these on little white cards. All the brooches and earrings and things. I think we'll get more for them that way. And Jeff and Bumper said they'd help me with the boxes. They're going to cover them in nice bright paper. So all these little things can go in them then, hey?
Did you say you would?
Jeff, yeah, well, he said he would.
No, I mean, is Bumper doing it as well?
Well, I asked both of them. Mind you, I'll probably have to ask them another dozen times.
Oh, Bumper will help you if he said. He's very good at organising things.
Bumper, is he? Well, I can't say that I've noticed.
Well, he's helped our Jeff with his Champion trial and that, hasn't he? He's very good at organising things.
Oh, well, if you say so. My boxes will be in safe hands then, won't they? Oh. And is Bumper thinking of donating these to my White Elephant stall, do you think?
No, Mum, those are his best goalie gloves.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll give them to him.
Well, it doesn't look like you'll be giving them to him this lunchtime, love, does it? I think they must have had the lunch down at the sports centre.
Nah, well, I'll be seeing him then, won't I?
Yeah, I expect you will.
Just gonna get changed.
Again? That is the second outfit you've had on today.
Well,
Oh.
sounds like he's really gone and blown it then, your Rod.
Yeah, well, he's not the only one, is he?
Oh, look, Tracy, why don't you just talk to Anthony? Well, you talk to him and look where that got me. I was trying to help.
Well, yeah, but it didn't.
God, you make me sick sometimes, you do. What? I was doing my best for you.
You were interfering.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Sorry. Sorry.
You're forgiven.
So are you.
Could I have a hand over here, please? No, it's all right, Tracy. Could you get me another clip, please?
Who wants to be teacher's pet anyway?
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.
So do you think it's all off then, or what?
Yeah, well, I said, didn't I? He's taking someone else.
You what? No, I'm talking about your Rod.
Oh, yeah, it looks like it. I don't know.
He hasn't asked you, has he? Oh, you mean Anthony? No, well, he won't ask me, will he? I mean, Sally's the best after you. He'll ask her, I suppose. God, and will we know about it when he does? I'm going to be representing the salon, you know. She'd have been nowhere. You'd have been the only one in with a chance. Here's your coat.
Tracy, is that your last appointment for today?
Yeah, why is there anyone else you want me to see?
No? No, I'd just like to have a word with you, please.
Okay.
You're not going to sack me, are you?
Sack you? Why should I do that?
I don't know. For letting you down and that, you'd have more reason than Gerard.
Tracy, for the very last time, I am not Gerard.
Oh, I know. Look, I know you're not like him. It's just, I just thought, you know.
Been a long day, has it?
Yeah, well, not one of my best.
No. Well, let's hope you're on a bit better form on June the 5th, eh?
I thought that was Wembley.
It is. Or are you going to refuse me again if I ask you to come?
You mean you're asking me to be in the competition? I thought you'd ask somebody else.
Yeah, well, perhaps I shouldn't have made you sweat it out. But you're not an easy person to teach lessons to. I thought this one would sink in better if I let you think you'd blown it.
Well, I really thought I had. I've been kicking myself all day.
Oh, well, it saves me the trouble. Anyway, let's put all that behind us, eh? You've got a lot of hard work in front of you. I'll want you absolutely on the ball when you're assisting me in my section. And I expect a reasonable performance from you in your own. I know you won't let me down.
Oh, Will. No, I mean, I won't. What I mean is, I'll do my best.
The team race to save a 4-year-old who's suffering from appalling injuries after a road traffic accident next at Jimmy's.
What are you doing, Emily?
I said, where are you going? Mum said you've got to stay at home while she's away.
Well, just stay in the house, then.
It's my extra day off too, you know, not just for third years. Now, where are you going?
Mind your own business.
Footy practice.
I might be.
You're going to Bumpers after all, what?
What's it to you? Just get out of my room, will you?
Miss Stevens? If you'd like to come in. I'm Sarah Townsend. This is my...
Jonathan Gordon-Davis. Please, take a seat, Miss Stevens. I'm sorry if we've kept you waiting.
I'm not bothered. I was watching your fish. Great, aren't they? The way they just hover there doing this.
Where do you come from?
Exactly.
Really?
Know it, do you?
Perhaps you'd like to tell us something about your experience at Mallam and Reed, Miss Stevens.
No need to keep calling me Miss Stevens. Call me Coral.
Coral? It says in your application...
I know, yeah. But who wants to be called Sharon now? Only my dad calls me that. My middle name's Coral. Probably 'cause my mum's never had the bingo.
Oh, you were going to tell us about your present job, Coral.
Yes?
I was just passing. I thought you'd be booking off about now.
You want to see me about something?
About? I just thought I'd say hello, you know.
Rod's on nights this week.
I'm not waiting for him.
Just thought. Is it still all off? Between you and him?
Told you.
I got them bat towels back with the notes. You haven't seen them then? Since Blackpool?
Only to give him the presents back. I'm holding you off or something.
No. Talk.
Have you seen him?
Only for a couple of minutes or so. Different shifts.
Is he mentioning me?
No.
He's still going over that over, isn't he?
Oh, look, I know it must have been a bit of a shock.
I don't care if he is. He's welcome to it.
You're working on reception at Malham's?
Not really. I've been filling in for about 4 months. They took me on typing and filing.
Obviously went on to a big firm. Would you be prepared to do all 3 of those things, plus a bit more?
The more you do, the more you learn, don't you?
Yes, I suppose so. I see you've got your typing qualifications.
50 words a minute. And I've started night school for T-line shorthand.
Huh?
I'm doing my 80 words a minute exam next week.
Very good. That could be useful.
I've been moved around quite a lot inside the firm.
Oh, any particular reason for that?
Just meant I got involved in all sorts. I once worked on a murder with Mr. Reed. Do you remember the one with the nightclub fella?
The job is receptionist typist. Perhaps we should stick to that side of your work.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Perhaps you've got some questions, Jonathan.
Sorry?
Have you anything you wanted to ask Coral?
No. No, thank you. No.
But you're his mate. You must have known about her all the time it was going on.
Didn't we go off there and finish everything between you two?
But you could have told me. I feel a fool. I've had to pay me mum and dad back for all the arrangements. And the girls at work, I invited them all to the wedding. Hasn't he said anything? I mean, why hair? Everything was great between us, wasn't it?
Why did it Kirsty, honest? She doesn't deserve you.
But why?
You'll have to ask him yourself, won't you?
I don't want to ask him. I don't even want to see him again.
Can you run your own or something?
No, it's all right. I just feel even more stupid.
All right, good luck.
Right.
Where have you been? We're cutting it a bit fine.
In the bog.
We'll have to get going. Are you ready? You okay?
If I was at work and I'll be running around the cake shop or missing me dinner because Jill fitted someone else in. But they don't have to run around the cake shop.
Well, you'll have to start somewhere, you know. Talent, ambition and confidence. That's what you need. I know you've got the talent. It's up to you to find the rest.
You keep saying things like that.
Because I see it in you. Ambition. You've come from a backstreet shop to your first competition representing an upmarket salon. You've got a chance to be someone. Someone like all the other stylists here today. So isn't it worth going for?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. And as I didn't win anything last night, we're counting on you to do your best, okay?
Have I, got time to ring me dad?
Your dad? Fine. Ring home and then put everything else out of your mind, okay?
Complete waste of a morning.
No, I think Coral will be fine.
You are joking.
No. She's sharp and intelligent, and she's using her own time to improve her qualifications. I was impressed.
Well, what about the voice, for God's sake?
I love them fish. They're great, aren't they?
Your face was a picture. And what's wrong with the Scouse accent? We are a Liverpool firm.
Oh, come on. What's she going to sound like, especially over the end of the phone?
I'm more concerned that we get someone who can handle the job.
She is wrong. We're paying through the nose for a good address. We've spent a bundle on furnishings. We've even got a flaming fish tank. We're going to be cutting our throats to have her as the first point of contact with the clients.
That's just snobbery.
No, it's common sense.
Well, I think she'll be an asset. You can't deny she's bright. And she's taken the trouble to find out about the job instead of typing like a robot.
Maybe she has, but we have got to think about image.
OK, so we'll re-advertise.
No, we can't do that. We need somebody quickly. Let's pick one of the others.
None of them matched Coral.
Coral.
OK, then let's offer it to her on a trial basis. A month, say.
Oh, I suppose so.
I know you have to dash home. I'll ring her when she gets home.
Right, but just remember what I've said. Don't blame me if clients we need start walking out as soon as Super Scouse opens her mouth.
Oh, yeah. And what's the hotel like? Great, yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. What time are you on, then? All right, love. Look, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you, OK? All right, love. See ya. Yeah. OK, look after yourself. Ta-ra now. She's having a great time. Flashy hotel, the works. At least someone's happy. Oh, come on, son. I'm sick of you walking around with a gob on. I mean, what's wrong? I might be able to help you.
Just leave it out, Dad.
Look, you've been going out with her for 3 years now. I mean, she was the best thing since sliced bread. What's gone wrong?
I said just leave it.
Look, she wouldn't come round here throwing all kinds of presents at you if there wasn't something wrong. Now, what is it?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, you can tell me. I'm your old fella. Was it a knock over the arrangements or what?
I don't want to discuss it, all right?
It's worse than that, isn't it? You must have really hurt that girl to make her come round here and do what she did. Is there another girl?
Just mind your own business.
It is my business to be fair, Kirsty. She's a good kid. Who is it? Someone at work, is it?
Just leave it, eh?
What made you do it, eh? Going off with someone else?
Look, will you just mind your own business, eh?
Look, don't talk to me like that, all right?
Look, what right have you got to ask me that, eh? What right? It's my business if I found someone else. Just like it was yours when you brought Sheila Grant in here.
What?
Go on, hit me. I wasn't married when I did it, was I? So, as I said, just leave it, eh?
Take this new box. Just go easy on that leg, will you?
It's only a bit of a pull or something, it's nothing.
Yeah, but Sam will elbow you if you think there's something wrong with you now.
Oh, stop going on about it. We should have gone down the park, you know, we'd have got a game there.
Yeah, and got really crippled by Jimmy Clare and those psychos. Anyway, one look from the other glove.
I told you, it's not here, it's not in the house. It's not here.
How's practice?
He's done his leg in.
You haven't, have you?
No, I haven't. It's nothing to do with you.
I'm only asking.
Well, don't.
Sit down.
What for?
Just sit down, will you? I want to look at that leg.
It's not actually a bit of a not even a physio.
No, I'm not. But I'm not having you cocking that child up just because you've got a duff leg, all right?
Ah!
See?
Oh, it's not, it's just a bit of a bruise.
It needs a cold sponge on it. Will you get us one, please, Casey?
Yeah?
Oh, don't be soft.
Bumpers, right? That's what you do with bruises.
See? Go on, Katie. Hey, Katie. You haven't seen me with a glove, have you?
I've told you, it's not here.
One of them is.
What? Where?
In the bathroom.
Oh, great.
It's okay, Brian. I'll get it.
Hey, Casey, what's all this Brian stuff?
Well, that is his name, isn't it?
Coming up to the start of this new category for Juniors Day, ladies and gentlemen, the Hairdresser and Beautician Style for Camera Award is a special new category inside the Total Look.
Excuse me. You got everything you need?
Yeah, I think so.
Whatever you do, don't be tempted to watch what the others are doing. Concentrate on your own style, OK? You've got loads of time.
45 minutes isn't long, is it?
If we took that long at home, we'd go bankrupt.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you to stand clear now, please?
Good luck.
We're starting the clock now, ladies and gentlemen. Stand by and start.
Oh, brilliant, Katie Tar.
We're lost without these.
Any chance some shooting practice now?
What about your leg?
Sound, come on, get the bags.
Hey, watch out!
There's an accident.
If it's my car, then there'll be trouble. I'm gonna play football, you go to the park.
Yuppie.
Hi. Sorry, I couldn't wait. I hate mine.
Oh, that's okay. Looks nice.
It's not all shriveled already. Did you find your girl Friday?
Yep. Don't let's talk about it. Don't want to talk about work. Let's talk about something else for a change.
Fine by me. Well,
Your morning?
what about these?
Oh, those again.
Oh, John, you've hardly glanced at them. Just read them. They're ideal. Great view, good investment, close to the office.
I can't move at the moment. I'm far too busy.
Well, I'm not. I'm on vacation. I can handle it.
Oh, let's leave it a while, eh?
Yeah, and let the prices go up.
There's Terry and Sue to consider. Who's going to put pressure on them finding somewhere else?
That's not a problem.
The baby is on its way.
It's not a problem. I've already spoken to them. They'll rent this place.
What?
They'll rent this place. It couldn't be easier.
You told them they can have it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe it. You're doing it again. And why the hell didn't you discuss it with me? You're making my decisions for me.
I thought you'd be pleased.
It's my decision. It is my house.
I just wanted to help both of you, you and Terry.
If Terry wants this place, he'll have to buy. Oh, those bloody kids, right? I'll see their father about
Hey,
this.
calm down. It was an accident. Look, I'm sorry about the house, but I don't want you taking it out on a bunch of kids.
Okay, right. I'm not getting back till I get an apology.
Did you hear broken glass?
Not sure.
You can ask for it.
No chance.
You kicked it.
Sure, boy.
I'm not asking for it. You heard what he said. Look, if he's kept it, you can get me another one.
I'll get it.
You.
I'm not scared.
Will you?
Don't expect me to do it for you.
Go ahead there, Katie.
"15 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. 15 minutes.
I suppose your brother and his friend were too scared to come and ask for themselves, were they?
Yeah. Do you always have your dinner outside?
Only when it's fine enough, which it hardly ever is in England.
You an American?
Canadian. Would you like an apple?
Tar?
We have this game back home. You take an apple and you twist the stem like this. One twist for A, another for B, and so on. Whichever letter you're on, when it snaps off, is the first initial of the guy you're gonna marry. A, B, C, D, E, F, H, I, J. See?
You're cheating.
I am not. Then you have to find the second initial, so you stab the skin like this. A, B, C, D. Oh, J and D. I wonder who that could be.
Him?
I guess I should have picked a different apple.
45 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Your time is up. Would competitors and models please stay in place for photographers? Thank you.
Well done, well done. It looks great. You had 15 minutes to spare, easy.
I wish it was a bit fuller at the sides.
No, it looks great.
The photographers don't seem to think so.
Well, they'll be here in a minute. See?
I wish it had a bit longer, just say another 10 minutes.
It's just how I felt. Wasn't too bad, though, was it?
No, it was great. I love it.
long enough, didn't you?
I was talking. She's from Canada, not America. You knocked his dinner over.
What?
You did, and a bottle of wine. They're having a dinner outside and the ball landed on the table.
You're kidding.
It's true. She gave me this, though.
Kiss a bite. Come on.
No, never asked properly.
Stuff you then.
Brian can have a bite.
Stop calling him that.
It's a nice name. Brian.
No time.
Cheryl showed me this game they do in Canada. Tells you who you're going to marry. A, B. B's his first name. Then you stab it till it goes through the skin. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. It's gone through the skin on H. Are you sure you don't want to bite Brian?
No. No tar. Over here, Growler.
You can have it all if you want. I don't mind.
Look, I'm playing, aren't I?
No, go on.
Look, will you just leave me alone, Titch?
What did you call me?
You heard, Titch.
Put yourself in their position.
Well, I could get at least 40,000 on this place.
Don't you remember your promise, Jonathan? Terry got me out of that fire. You said they could stay here for as long as they wanted.
That was different. We weren't moving out then.
If Terry hadn't... I didn't think you'd ever forget that.
All right, I'll think about it, okay?
Okay. So we are moving out.
Considering it.
Okay, considering it. So, how about considering these two places on the waterfront, like this afternoon?
I wanted to relax.
Okay. Tomorrow, then?
I can't tomorrow.
Wednesday?
Fine.
Great. Coffee?
Please. Right, that is it. This time I'm keeping it.
Come on, Casey.
No.
Oh, Casey, it's brand new and I don't want that yuppie bursting it or something.
No, get it yourself.
Oh.
I got it back for you once and I found your rotten glove. Get lost.
Katie, go on.
Oh, it's Katie now, is it? Not Titch.
Oh, go on, Katie.
No.
Please.
No. Get it yourself. Fatso.
Well done. A big hand now, ladies and gentlemen.
Number one coming up. The last chance.
I went from Nottingham all day. She's tough, good.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The winner of the Style for Camera section of the Total Look category. Yes, the plate and a cheque for £50 goes to Tracy Corkill from High Style in Liverpool. Tracy Corkill.
Yeah, it's you.
Big hand now, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't get your prize. What is it with you kids? Just round the corner, there's a wide open field. 400 yards away, there's a park. The other way, there's a public playing field. What do you have to play football out here for? Hey, why? I don't fork out on new cars for you to use as goalposts, you know.
Oh, come on, John.
No. I want to know why they have to play football outside here.
It was an accident.
What, playing outside there?
Look, if we promise not to play outside your house anymore, can we have the ball back, please?
Hey, I lived here as well, you know.
Well, then play in your own garden.
It's not big enough.
Well, then go to the park, for God's sake.
Just promise, will you? That's my best ball.
Well?
I don't see why we should.
I promise.
Is that agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
Anyway, you wouldn't want to be the fella that nicked the ball off a future England player, would you?
Who, you?
Not me, him. Oh, shut up, will ya? He's going to play for Tranmere Rovers.
Is that right?
I've got a trial coming up, yeah?
Yeah, that's sure. Congratulations, I hope you get in.
Yeah, tar.
No problem.
Oh, a couple of the lads from school went pro. I was quite jealous.
You still play?
No, rugby's my game. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Hey, cut this for a drop kick.
Nice one.
Suppose I asked for that, didn't I?
You know what they say about rugby, don't you?
Do I?
It's a game played by fellas with odd-shaped balls.
No, I just suppose they knew that.
Shut up. Well, how about a nice quiet look through those brochures, then?
Great. Just think, on the waterfront, no kids playing football.
True.
So it's a date on Wednesday then?
Definitely.
Tracy!
All right.
Come on, they want more photos.
More?
That's right.
Can't believe it.
You've done well, really well. You couldn't have done better at this stage in your career.
Career, me. Oh, I don't believe all this is happening to me.
Well, it's true, all of it. And I'm really pleased for you.
Well, come on then. Where's these photographers? I can't believe it. Photographers asking for me.
Stay with us and take the temperature on the wards today in Jimmy's. Coming up next.
Isn't it about time all these were sent off, eh?
I'll see to it.
Hey, who'd have thought today? Our Tracy winning an award. She hasn't got one of these, so I thought I'd get her one, you know, for the Prezi and that.
Very nice.
Well, you might show a bit of encouragement. She's coming back from London this morning. She'll be on cloud 9 over this, you know.
Glad somebody is.
Still feeling sorry for yourself, are you? I thought so.
Look, I told you, just leave it.
But don't worry, I will. Look, if you're feeling cheesed off, son, you've only got yourself to blame. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, it's okay. I'll wait.
Can I call you back? I need that phone.
You've got phones at the office. Why don't you go there?
I've got an appointment in St Helens. I'll work from here until it's time to go. It's almost time to go, as it is.
Do you want more coffee, John?
Oh, yeah. Cheers. What's he doing?
He's phoning the owners of the 2 apartments. I want to be sure they're expecting us.
He's the estate agent. He should have all this in hand.
But he can't be there this afternoon.
No doubt he'll take his commission. Oh, why didn't I go into estate agency? A lot simpler.
Here you go.
Tom. Where are you off to, then?
Antenatal clinic.
Hello? Hello?
All right.
Hiya.
You ready?
Yeah. You sure you're up to it?
I wouldn't miss this for anything. You're going too, are you? You're doing all those breathing exercises and things? Better than that. They're showing a film, aren't they? Childbirth in glorious technicolor. Oh, you're joking.
I know, there's no accounting for taste, is there?
Oh.
I wouldn't bother going but for him.
I saw that film in high school. I'm sure it was shot...
Can't we change the subject?
Lawyers, no bottle. Come, Ed, let's go.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
All right, look, I'm gonna have to go too. If anybody calls, tell them to phone the office.
Oh, Mr. Hall. Yeah, I'd just like to... Okay, I'll hold. Hey, Jonathan, are you still okay for this afternoon?
Yeah. Bye.
Okay, bye. Yes. Yeah, I'm still here.
Morning.
Morning.
Again?
Didn't want to disturb you last night. Just came into my bed about 3 o'clock. It's only the 3rd time since Saturday.
Yeah. Look, I could have done these.
No, you do enough. It's my turn to help, as I've actually got a day off.
It's a shame you can't take more time off, Michael.
Oh, you know what it's like. The moment I think of a holiday, someone goes off on a course.
Anyway, sometimes it's easier to work.
Is it?
Mostly, yes. But not today. So what can I do to help? So long as it's not washing.
How about some shopping?
Oh, I hate shopping.
Well, there's still a few boxes to unpack. Mostly old copies of The Lancet, I think.
Shopping sounds fine. So what do we need?
If you hold on, I'll write you a list.
Oh, well, that should keep me occupied for an hour or two.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's just to celebrate, you know, winning and that. It's off me and Sheila.
Oh, it's smashing. Oh. Look, here's my diploma. I had to go up in front of everyone to get this. Couldn't move until Nancy had to push me up there.
Your dad said you're going to get your photograph in the magazines.
Yeah, hairdresser and beautician. And here's my cheque for £50.
Oh, that'll come in handy, won't it?
Guess what I'm going to spend it on?
Not a two-kit by any chance?
No, I'm going to spend it on anything I like.
Oh, the boss is pleased, Daddy.
Yeah, he's given me the day off, and guess who's been promoted?
Go away.
The youngest stylist I've ever had working at our place. How about that, then?
Well, I know where to come to now, aren't I? Well done. Want a coffee?
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Listen, love, you know, your promotion and that. Well, this Anthony fella, he didn't...
Hey, Dad. Look, I got promoted because Anthony thinks I'm good. Why'd you have to spoil it?
I'm sorry, love, I just thought, you know...
Yeah, well, don't. Anthony's not like that. And I'm not either.
Uncle, can you hear me? The case of abalone shells. No, the small one. It's gone missing. May the 15th. Yeah, but it's not, Uncle. That's the problem. Can you ask Jong Chung to chase it up with the forwarders?
Have you done that?
He's left. Chung已經離開公司啦？咩時候？唔知道啦。咁你可唔可以移民一下契弟人？多謝你。阿嫂，再見。
Is something wrong?
Yeah, Chung has left the company.
All right, you back then? Dad said you won. Well done.
Thanks. Thought you were on nights.
I am, yeah. Couldn't sleep, though. Been under a lot of pressure lately.
I'm not surprised. Guilt, is it?
What?
You don't get any sympathy off me, you know. Kirsty found out you were two-timing her with that copper, didn't she?
It's not like that.
Oh, yes, it is. Look, I saw you getting off on the step, and I was there the day she brought your keks back.
It's none of your business.
Well, if it upsets Kirsty, it is. Oh, I should have just told her instead of minding my own business.
She finished it, not me.
Yeah, well, if you were my fella, I'd do more than show you up with a few presents. I'll bet she's destroyed because of you and that copper. Why'd you do it, eh? Why'd you throw everything away for that slag?
She's not a slag.
Yeah, well, she must be. She knew you were engaged. She should have stayed away. That's all she is, a slag. And if you were a decent fella, you'd be down there begging her to have you back.
Thanks. It was just such a shock. I didn't even ask where he'd gone. Back to his father's business, I suppose. Mind you, that's what he always wanted. But not even a letter or a phone call. When I left, I didn't know what was going to happen to us. Malin had died, and I just wanted to come over and help. I didn't think we'd never see each other again.
Why is she so set in staying in Hong Kong?
Oh, Michael, you know. None of his family have ever lived anywhere else. He only came to work for Uncle so he could be near me. It's arranged by the family, a good match. In the end, he couldn't see any further than marrying me and then going back to his family business.
Carrying on the family line.
Yes, but it's not what I wanted, Michael. I was just fitting in with everyone else's arrangements. I was very fond of him, though. It just got too heavy.
Maybe it's for the best. Why don't you come shopping with me?
No.
Look on your face.
If that had been the pictures, I'd have been throwing Coke tins at the screen.
Yeah, but shouting R.A. at the top of your voice.
But I was looking forward to it, wasn't I? I mean, it was only a snapped film. I could have fixed it.
Yeah, but it was bad enough, all that fuss you made. I mean, the only one there. Oh, I didn't know where to look.
Well, I'm not letting her get away with it. I mean, I want to see that another time. Especially after all those breathing exercises. You all right?
Yeah, great. I feel fine. Now, are you definitely going to be there at the birth?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Don't think I would.
You've got no choice, though, have you?
Don't be soft. I mean it, though. I mean, if it was you, I don't think I could go and watch, all that blood.
Oh, all right, all right. I don't want to be put off.
You're not sure, are you?
I said I was. I can't wait. What about you? I mean, you're not worried about anything, are you?
Only a bit.
Oh, you'll be fine. And you're all right, aren't you? Answer me. If you can hear me, kick once. Oh, don't move, don't move.
Come on, I want to get something to eat.
Wait.
Terry?
Yes. If you think your mother's got nothing to worry about, kick twice.
Get an ambulance, quick! She's collapsed!
Okay.
Just get an ambulance. I do know what I'm doing.
I'm a doctor, are you?
I'm sorry. Please take over. Go and call an ambulance quickly, for God's sake.
Have you got a coat or something to keep her warm?
I've got a car rug. Heart attack.
Yes, I think so. Has someone gone for an ambulance?
Yes. Poor old thing. What a place for it to happen. Can't you give her something? Streptokinase, perhaps?
Huh?
I'm in medical research.
They'll give her that when they get her to the hospital. I can't give her anything while she's unconscious.
Yeah. Yeah, well, if I tie him down on that one, Roger's going to want concessions when it comes to the licensing agreement, isn't he? Yeah, just a minute.
Do you want a pasty or a butty or something? Only I usually nip out for something about now.
No, thank you. And perhaps you'd not barge in here like this when I'm taking a call.
No butties, then?
Sorry about that, Roger, where was I?
I hope she'll be all right, Doctor. Please let me know.
Where did you say you were?
If you didn't do it, you need a solicitor. They're not monsters, you know. They're here to help. Look, love, you're being soft. You do what I said and we'll get moving today. Okay? Bye.
Was that a personal call?
No, it wasn't. It's a new client for you, as a matter of fact.
You were talking to them like that?
Like what?
You don't call clients love.
But he was nervous. Worried about seeing a solicitor. I was only trying to make him feel at ease.
Well, be a bit more businesslike, if you don't mind. What did he want?
He's being done for nicking tools from a do-it-yourself shop.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, you better fix him up an appointment with Sarah.
But he's getting a taxi down now. He'll be here in a minute.
Oh, you better tell her then.
Yeah, but she's at Chester County Court. I said he could see you.
Well, I'm due to meet somebody in a few minutes.
But the poor fella's desperate.
Oh, you have to wait, Cheryl.
Sorry.
Well, nothing. Just remember in future, Sarah does the criminal stuff.
Right. I've changed the oil. I think I better get back to work and do a bit.
Oh, can't you stay? I was just going to do something to eat.
Yeah, all right. Is that any good? I was thinking, we haven't really talked about names, have we?
Oh, I don't believe in planning ahead like that. It's like getting a cat or something. Names evolve.
Well, I thought that's what mums and dads did, made the names up.
Oh, I don't think I'd bother going through, you know, a book A, B, C.
Albert.
Albert?
Yeah, A for Albert, B for Barry. Oh, no. You'd think I called her after him.
I wouldn't name a dog after him.
It's like going to see a psychiatrist, isn't it? I mean, what's the first name that comes into your head when I say the letter C?
Kathy.
Oh, hey, boys first.
Claude. D.
Degsy.
Proper names.
E.
Edward.
Oh, that's old-fashioned.
F then.
Fergal. G for Gordon, H for Harry, I for Ian, J for Jonathan, K for Kevin.
Keith.
You always come up with posh names.
Keith isn't posh.
M.
Martin. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have...
Oh, it's all right. Anyway, if it's a boy, we wouldn't name it after him. Or Degsy either.
Not only is it a criminal case, he's unemployed, he wants legal aid.
Green film or blue?
Well, God, this is impossible.
Well?
Look, this is going to have to go to Sarah. Check and see when she's free.
No need for that. You get the details for Sarah and we'll fill in the forms.
Look, I did say that I would meet somebody...
Stop worrying. The sooner you fill in the forms, the sooner you get your fees. We'll do it in no time together.
Where have you been? You've been gone hours.
The Royal.
But you said you were off all day.
I was.
You've not had an accident, have you?
I'm fine. I got as far as the supermarket car park and an old lady collapsed. I had to help.
Oh. It's just that sometimes when you're out in the car and you're late, I get worried.
You know, I always drive carefully.
I know, but still. Would you like some tea?
Please.
Trust you to find a patient when you're supposed to be having a day off. Michael, are you okay?
The old lady, she had a heart attack. I got her going again, but she died in the intensive care unit.
Oh, God, how awful. Look, I'm sure you did your best.
Right, I can't hang around here all day like you pregnant women work to do.
Hey, what do you mean? I'm going in later.
Yeah, well, you just make sure you look after little Degsy for me.
Stop calling him that.
Hey, it's Cheryl. Hey, if you wanted a cab, you should have phoned me, you know.
You go, I'll talk to him.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'll see you later.
See ya.
Cheryl, what's happening?
I'm leaving.
Why?
I'll just take a flight bag for now, and then I'll call the removals guys from Canada and get them to pick this up.
What, you're going to Canada? What? Why now? Have you had a row with Jonathan?
No.
Well, what then? I can't just leave like this.
I have to.
Oh, Cheryl.
For weeks, I've been trying to get him to look at some apartments. Then today, I get him to agree to look at them. He said he'd meet me, and he didn't show up. He promised me, Sue, and he just didn't show up.
Well, look, there might be some good reason. Work
Oh,
or
yeah, work. Ever since he started that firm, it's been all work and to hell with everything else, even us. Even just a simple thing like getting an apartment. I don't know why I even came back in the first place. I've had it with him.
Look, you don't mean that.
Oh, yes, I do. You know, he talks and talks. He's all talk. Nothing ever happens. He's stuck here in this house, in this city. Laura's house, Laura's city. Most of the time, I'm just furniture. Just takes me for granted all the time.
He has been busy, you know.
Oh, then back in Canada, he wanted us to share things. Then I come here, and it all changes. I walked in a marriage to be with him. He just can't keep his part of the bargain. He's not honest, Sue.
Well, we can't always be honest in a relationship.
You may think that, but it's what I need. Jonathan says one thing and does the opposite, and I'm going.
I really thought you'd make it.
You should have come straight back.
Oh, I wanted to stay.
No, I meant this, the shopping. It wasn't that important.
I was lucky I was there when she collapsed.
Yes, and I know that you did your best for her.
That's what's so frustrating. I was there on the spot. I did it by the book, and still she died.
Michael, please don't let it depress you. She was an old lady, and these things happen. At least she didn't die lying in a car park with people who couldn't do anything to help.
It's not just that. A woman helped me. She got a rug from a car. She wanted to know what happened. She shouted after me when I went off in the ambulance. I don't even know her name.
Cheryl, you've got to give him a chance to explain. No, it's just all gone wrong. I don't know. Oh, Sue, thanks. You've been a real friend. And I hope that everything goes well for you and Terry and the baby. And I'll phone.
Cheryl not phoned in?
No, they are.
Great. Right, I'm off now. Back in an hour or so.
Hang on, you haven't signed it yet.
Oh.
Hello, Davies and Towns. Can I help you? I'm afraid he's on his way out. It's Sue Harper for you.
Tell her I'll call back later.
But she says it's urgent.
Hello, Sue. I'm just... What? What time? What time did she leave?
Why don't you go out for a walk?
Sorry?
Look, your day off's almost over. Why don't you get out of the house and take your mind off what happened this morning?
Who says she's doing medical research in Liverpool?
Are you sure she said that?
Of course I am.
Well, try the university then.
She could work for a pharmaceutical company. There are dozens up here.
The university's most likely, though.
I know. But how'd you find someone when you don't even know their name?
Michael, what's this?
It's her rug. The woman from the supermarket. I can't even return it to her.
Is it really that important?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Cheryl! Cheryl! What the hell do you think you're doing?
I've had it, John. I'm going home. You never showed up.
I was delayed by a client. I lost track of the time.
There's always an excuse. You never wanted to move to an apartment. You just can't bring yourself to leave that damned house and its memories.
Look, now that's ridiculous.
It's not. I met you in Austria when you were trying to get over her, and we should have just left it like that. You should never have come to Canada. It was all, I don't know, on the rebound.
Look, no. You've got it all wrong. Now, look, we'll go and see the flats, okay? We'll go now.
I'm sorry, John. I've had it.
Cheryl, we've got to talk about this.
I've had all the talking, John. Goodbye.
If you get on that plane, I'm going to be on the next one out of here, work or no work.
You do that, Jonathan. But I'll tell you right now, you'll be wasting your time and your money. It won't work a second time. It won't work any time.
In Jimmy's next, how will 8-year-old Sarah respond to her 4-hour-long major surgery? That's in a couple of minutes.
Hang on. What? I come with you. Oh, it's only training. I know, yeah. But you can't come to training. Why not? He's going. Hey, you can take your mate. You can't take your dad.
I get off work early, you know.
But you can't take your dad.
All right, all right.
You're tight. Do you want him to come? No. Well, shut up then.
Do you think he's ashamed of me or what?
It's 4:30 now.
Doesn't want me anywhere near him.
Yeah, well, you shout too much, love.
Just encourage him, that's all.
I wonder where she could have got to.
Should have gone to the library or something.
No, she'd have phoned.
I was going to give him a lift and everything.
Hey!
Sorry.
Who do you think you are, eh? Nicky Lauder?
Oh, all right. Fine. Knock off early, did you? Yep, sort of.
Hey, I'll have you, lad.
Get out of my house, please.
I won't.
What's going on here?
The Timmy nearly killed me.
I missed you by a mile.
Yeah, well, I went crashing into the lamppost, though, didn't I?
I knew you'd make light of it.
Oh, was that supposed to be funny, like?
Come on, behave.
Stuck-up get.
Get out!
Hating Senna. Well, you'll be hating somewhere else if you do that again, pal. Oh, I'm just a window cleaner, aren't I? He's a lawyer.
What's going on? Nothing. What are you looking for? Passport. What for? Going to Canada. Where? Canada, you know, it's just north of the States.
What, when, like?
Now, like.
Why?
You know why.
Cheryl.
Yep.
So you've heard from her then?
No.
So when did you decide all this?
Half an hour ago.
What? But you can't behave like this.
Who says?
But you can't do it because you just can't go over to the other side of the world just like that.
Why not?
And what about your job?
To hell with the job.
He's here then.
Upstairs.
The road and make it easy for you if you like. It's not a close thing. Transact.
How dare you?
Go back to the office.
You go back to the office. How long are you going for?
As long as it takes.
A week?
Maybe.
A month?
Maybe.
6 months?
If that's what it takes, yes.
And what about me?
You want to come?
Don't get funny with me.
Sarah, you do whatever you want, okay?
You've got clients to see.
Now put them off.
How can I put them off if I don't know when you'll be back?
Tell them I'm sick.
Oh, you're sick, all right.
Thank you.
We'll lose them. They'll go elsewhere.
So they'll go elsewhere.
Oh, for God's sake, I gave up everything to start this business. Now you go acting like a bloody lovesick teenager and ruining it all. Well, I won't let it happen.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
No. Phone her.
I've tried.
Then try again.
Excuse me. You're not acting like a pillock, you know. Why change the habit of a lifetime? I'll call you. I'm sorry.
I'm sure.
It's all right. Can't go anywhere. I've got his passport.
There you are. Here's your chance now. You can finish me off good and proper now, you pair of pillocks.
May I have that, please? That's mine. It's my property.
Phone the police. I'll rip it.
This is ludicrous.
Isn't it?
Look, I need to go and see her, and I need that passport. Now, give it to me.
I need you more than she does. Okay, it's not love or sex or Mills and Boone. I need you because I want to get on in life. But I don't think that love, sex and Mills and Boone are any more important than wanting to get on. Or any more virtuous or any more honourable.
I do.
Bullshit!
Get in. You haven't earned the right to say that. You haven't earned the right to make that kind of comparison. Because you only know the value of something when it's gone. And I know that's corny, but being corny doesn't stop it being true.
I've had men walk out of me just like Cheryl's done to you.
I'm talking about Laura.
Oh.
See, when people split up, there's always something to hang on to. It was going sour anyway, or it was boring. Or there's anger, or there's bitterness. But when someone dies, there's nothing. Just an enormous, aching, hollow loss. You know, I didn't grieve. I was so bloody empty, I couldn't grieve. And then Cheryl came along, and she was therapy. Walking with her, talking with her, making love with her. It was all therapy, and I knew it. And I used her. And I wanted to feel ashamed for using her, you see, because shame was an emotion, a feeling. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, shame would be number 1. Grief for Laura would be number 10. Still a long way to go, but it would have been a start. But I couldn't even feel shame. I was still so empty.
You're being a bit hard on yourself, aren't you?
At school, there's a gang of us used to go around together. Rugby team, such like. And it was all image. You know, being cool, not losing face. Anyway, we ended up in a lake once, and one of the lads couldn't swim. But he didn't tell us because that would have been uncool. And he started to drown. At first, we thought he was just joking. But one by one, we realized he wasn't. But we had to keep laughing, because to keep laughing was to keep cool. And what if we did go for him and he was only joking? Then we'd all have been a laughing stock, and we couldn't have had that. So we just watched him drowning with a fixed grin on our faces. And that's the way I was brought up, you see. Emotions were the enemy. Keep a stiff upper lip, stay British, stay cool. Even when the woman you love dies.
The boy drowned?
No. No, a man was passing, pulled him out. A plumber. Cheryl's Canadian, you see. She's not afraid of tears. Even when she laughs, she cries. And she was good therapy. I got to number 10 on the emotional scale. someone along the way. And, you know, I'm only just realizing this now. I learned to love her. I don't want to lose her now.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Thanks. What?
Well, I need some hot water. And a cold shower. You're not embarrassed, are you?
No.
I was breastfed as a baby, you see. What's your name? Well, I'm Sinbad. You, not from Liverpool, then?
Hong Kong.
Oh, really? I'd have said Bristol myself.
Giving advice is easy, I know. But you've been to Canada, snatched her away, done all the Dustin Hoffman bit. Doing it again isn't the answer.
I know.
It's a lot less impressive and a lot less dramatic. But why don't you just phone her?
I've told you I tried.
Try again. I hate to say this, and it won't do my feminist credentials any good. But I need you. Okay, I put on this brave face to the world, and I know I'm good, and I'm sharp, and I'm efficient, but like most people, I'm just a kid of 12 hiding under the blankets because there's a monster in the wardrobe. So I need you around. Someone to tell me I've done right when I think I've done right. Someone to tell me I've done right when I think I've done wrong. And I wish I didn't need that, but I do.
We better get back.
Not much point now. I'll go back and hold the fort, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm beginning to envy Cheryl.
Look at the size of the stands. Imagine if full. Less than what I thought. Come on.
Where have you been?
Got kept behind.
What for?
Nothing.
You don't get kept behind for nothing.
I did.
Will you tell me why, miss?
Where have you been?
Got kept behind.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, you must know why.
God! Do you want me to pick up that phone and find out why?
If you want, yeah, they just told us to pick up litter.
Litter?
Yeah.
Why you?
Ask me more.
What's the matter?
She was going on about it, wasn't she, at the PTA meeting? They said I ought to be made to pick it all up.
Is that right?
I mentioned something about the litter, yeah?
In the corner, take it in!
No. Don't make a dickhead out of me, lads. I'm not.
Just get on with the game. You're not like a couple of girls. You can do that after, right? Just get on with the game, the pair of you.
I'm gonna beat you after.
Yeah, you and who else?
Round the back of the changes then.
All right, yeah.
Right, you're dead.
Yeah. Was it just you?
What?
Was it just you, they asked?
No, about 10 of us.
So they weren't just picking on you?
No.
What are you doing, love?
A day in the life of a daffodil.
It's a bit old-fashioned, isn't it?
It's our own work.
Well, what are you doing it for, then?
For giving cheek about the litter.
Oh, this is rubbish.
Doesn't matter.
It does. Which teacher?
Hobbs.
Science?
Yeah.
Right.
Mom!
You are supposed to enjoy creative writing. You're not meant to do it as a punishment.
It doesn't matter.
It does. Now, you start again. You apologise for giving cheek, and then you write down all the reasons why he shouldn't have asked you in the first place. OK? OK?
Yeah.
Look, you'll see that I'm right, love, honest.
We should wear on that PTA.
You're wrong, Chris. Chris, do you know what most kids want at school of? They want to be invisible. And they want the parents to be invisible.
It's you that's wrong.
No, Chris. I'm right, love. Because that's the way I used to be.
Oh, yeah. Look how you turned out.
She's left her trunk here. Well, what does she want me to do with it? Look. Just put her on.
All right.
Just put her on.
I didn't recognise you with your clothes on.
I believe you.
You're not mad at me, are you? I mean, if you've got anything to say, just get it off your chest, you know. What's her name? Caroline. Caroline! That was my mother's name. She fancies me,
Yeah.
She does. Is she married?
No.
What about the kid?
Ah, it's her brothers.
Yes.
Oh, you've got no chance.
Why not?
Why not? Because you're ugly, you're stupid, you're skint, and you're a scally.
Well, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, am I?
Right, gather round. Well, that was the biggest load of crap I've ever seen in my life. What have I told you, eh? Well, I'm sick and tired of telling you. There's no excuse, lads. I want to see you running off the ball.
He's
Look as
offered
though
me
you
house.
want it. Help each other out. Shout for it. You can keep
I
all
know,
the fancy
yeah.
stuff. Are you listening?
Yeah?
You can keep all the fancy stuff, because that's no good to me. You help each other out.
Keep away from him.
Now, come on.
We'll play on the
This
left.
hard.
I
I wanna
can't
see
spin toes
a
playing
bit
with
of
ice.
football.
We'll play in the
Now,
middle and
come
just
on.
keep away from him.
Come on!
First time you get the ball, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, you'll try. You're dead. Oh, yeah, who are you like? You don't make me look at it. I'll beat you, that's all. Yeah, but you won't beat me again.
Well, that's brilliant.
Think so?
Hey, I know so.
The end's all right.
The end is perfect. You ask your dad.
Dad? You want to have a look?
I'll read it later, eh, love?
All right, I'll leave it on your chair.
OK, love.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Oh, I'm not just a busybody, Frank. I know about schools. I know the harm they can do, and I know the good they can do.
I know.
Oh, Frank! Hello?
Hello.
Alison Gregory.
Michael Choi.
I got your address from your practice.
Oh, sorry. Come in.
I'm not intruding.
No, come in. Come in through there.
This is nice.
Thank you. Can I get you anything?
Oh, no, no.
You
Thanks.
sure?
Yes, positive. It's the rug. I left a car rug when the...
Of course. Excuse me.
Thanks. She died then?
Yes. I got a letter from her daughter, thanking us both for trying to help.
I didn't do anything. You're used to it, I suppose.
No.
You're a doctor.
Oh, I see people who are sick, people who are dying, but they die elsewhere.
But you had seen it before.
Yes.
I hadn't.
The first time can be a bit upsetting. I know how you feel.
May I sit down?
Of course. Are you sure I can't get you anything?
No, no. Actually, I'd love a cup of tea.
Fine.
See ya. Will you listen to me? If it gets too much, then I can jog in, all right? No? Well, why not? Because I fight my own battles, that's why. Yeah, but he'll kill you. Oh, just stay out of it all, will you?
You did well, son.
Yeah, thanks.
Everything okay?
Yes, sounds it.
Good.
Tell him, behave. Well, let me have a go at him then. Oh, you're hard, aren't you? No. I know. Oh, but I'm harder than you. Oh, just stay out of it all, will you? Look at wet. All right.
Do you take sugar?
Oh, no, thanks.
Very wise. Well, what do you do?
I'm a biochemist at the university.
Research.
When I get the time, thanks. Teaching mainly, but the research is why I'm there.
Sure.
I didn't come for the rug. I mean, I did, but... well, it is just a rug.
Yes.
Do you mind talking about it?
Your research?
Oh, no, no. Yes. And no. Research is research. Figures on a page, statistical evidence, and... then, lo and behold, one of them becomes flesh and blood, and you realize it's not white coats and test tubes and computer printout. It's blood and snot and spittle and blue lips and a rattle in the throat.
Why didn't she choose somewhere else to die? Is that what you're thinking?
Yes.
It's a very common reaction. People tend to confuse it with sensitivity and pity, decent things like that. It's just pure selfishness. She died and you couldn't avert your eyes, and it was sudden and messy, and it reminded you of your own mortality, and it frightened you. But it's nothing to do with the woman who died. It's all to do with you.
I'll have to get going.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
It's exactly what I needed.
You haven't finished your tea.
I can't. Sorry. Bye.
Well, no more burning of the midnight oil for medical student Joanne Waller. The big day's arrived. Jimmy's next.
All right.
That is not the answer.
Aye, aye.
Oh, thanks very much. You look nice.
You think so?
Yeah.
Thanks very much.
All right.
All right, sir.
Have you been caught?
I'm going to court.
Oh, are you?
Courting.
I'll see you inside, right?
All right.
Yeah. Hey, you look swell.
Who is it then?
Caroline.
What?
Well, the thing about Chinese sextet is once you've had it, you want it again 5 minutes after.
Hey, Harry Cross has got more chance than you.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Coming.
I told you, didn't I?
Yes.
These are for you.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't get them from a shop. I think they mean more like that.
I'm impressed. Thank you very much.
I could murder a cup of tea.
5 minutes.
Dog muck.
Oh, you say the sweetest things.
Ooh, your old box stuff.
It's my job. Tea or coffee?
Tea, please. Are these worth much?
Don't even think about it.
Hiya.
Hey, Fizz. Right, Bruno.
Aye.
Thank you.
Dad!
What's she doing?
Chops.
Right, love.
Hiya. Perfect timing.
Chops.
One enough?
2, eh?
Okay.
I'm starving.
Hey, I thought I told you to set the table.
I've set it.
Where are the glasses?
What's she doing?
I asked you. You go and shout Sammy, please.
Sammy!
Oh, for God's sake.
He said shout
I
her.
said go and shout her. These kids of yours.
Tell her to turn that noise off. How did she get on?
Sammy.
Yeah.
Well, all right, she said.
Just all right?
Oh, you know her. It's like trying to get blood out of a stone, isn't it? Sit down.
Carrots?
Eat them.
You know I don't like them.
Eat them.
Oh, God.
I'll have them.
You will not. Sammy! It's going cold, love. Yeah, and so's Christmas.
When's your next game?
Will you stop
Tomorrow.
messing around with that
I'll come
knitting
with you, eh?
properly?
All right.
Because I'm your dad, that's why.
You don't like people watching?
Why? Tell that
You
daughter
just
of
don't.
yours.
Come.
Will you do as your mother says?
Not her, Sammy.
All right.
And will you eat properly?
Oh, you will get down here, yeah.
How many times do I have to tell you? You take the food to your mouth, not your mouth to the food.
And I'm going.
I want to go on my own. You'll make her show me. Mum, will you tell him?
He doesn't want you to go. I was on the loo. You were in the loo.
What's the difference?
You're getting
It's a big
picked on, aren't you?
difference.
So I'm going to put a stop to it.
He's got to learn how to fight his own battles. Have you washed your hands, miss?
Of course I have.
Who is it that's picking on you?
Nothing to do with you, knows.
Hey, I'm going, right?
Right.
Father's Day next week.
It's Father's Day every day. Yeah, we've got your present.
Have you, love?
It's stupid.
It isn't.
It is. What's she gonna do it? Ow! You!
Ow! Stop it!
Wasn't me.
It was.
Was it? That's enough. You were going to tell.
I was not.
I meant to get here.
Oh, you altogether soft.
Oh, for God's sake, come here, have peace and tea. What's so funny? Will you tell these kids of yours? All right. Someone let me in on the big joke.
Peace and tea.
1, 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4. Into...
You'll have to talk to Jonathan.
What about?
Well, he won't be moving out now.
Why not?
Because he split up with Cheryl.
Oh, they'll get back together again.
I don't think so.
Yes, they will.
But suppose they don't.
They will.
But suppose they don't.
Look, you're supposed to be relaxing, aren't you?
I am relaxed.
Well, it's nothing to do with us.
Of course it is. If he stays, we'll have to move out.
Well, there's nothing I can do about that, is there?
Talk to him, find out what his plans are.
Oh, sorry to hear about you and Cheryl splitting up, mate, but how are we fixed?
Oh, you don't have to put it like that.
Well, it's what we're saying, isn't it?
What do I do with this? Drink it or dip me chamois in it?
Oolong.
What?
Oolong tea.
It's delicious, yeah.
It's an acquired taste.
So's paint stripper.
Tell me more about her.
Who?
Your first girlfriend.
Oh, the Chinese one. Well, there's nothing more to add, really.
Do you still see her?
No.
But she still lives over here, right?
No, she's dead.
Pardon?
Yeah, she's dead.
How?
Well, she was working in a restaurant one night and this Scots fella came in. You know, he was bevied and all that. He'd been on that German lager and he killed her with the frying pan.
Are you serious?
Yeah. It was a big court case. It was in all the papers. Jock runs amok with a wok, speaks from the dock and blames it on the yacht. Have you got any more of this?
4 questions in 3 hours. That's 3/4 of an hour each.
It isn't as simple as that.
It is.
It isn't. You've got to spend more time on the questions, you know.
Well, you shouldn't.
Tell him, will you, Mum?
Tell him what?
You can't spend the same amount of time on each question.
I know, love.
She only answered 3.
You're not getting any.
How can you pass if you've only answered 3?
You know
I answered
why
them
not.
well,
Can I have
right?
it? No. Sit down.
It's not fair.
Well, you can eat your carrots.
I can't stand carrots.
Tough.
Why can't I have this?
You can wash the dishes when you finish that.
What?
You heard.
You shut up laughing, you or I'll belt you.
Hey. Which one did you do best?
the team.
Change the record, will you?
Big hook. Listen, we're interested, love.
I did all right. That's all I can tell you. I did all right.
I did these last night.
You didn't.
You're doing them now.
Can I
Shut
call
it.
What did Mr. Hobbs say?
Nothing.
He must have said something.
He never. I'm starving.
Carrot out there. Sit down.
I'm going for the carrot.
All right, go on.
You've been a bit hard on her, you know.
I know what I'm doing.
We ought to have a roast, eh? If we had the roast, we'd all take our turn. Not like your son.
I always do them.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Will you shut up about the dishes?
Well, perhaps when he's ready, he'll say something, eh?
Yeah, like crap.
Do you mind?
He's not gonna read it.
Of course he'll read it.
He took it off me and ripped it up.
What?
She took it off me and ripped it up. I hate this house.
Well, I'm going up to that school.
Oh, Mum.
Was she slaved all night over that essay?
You're never away from the school. That's the trouble.
It's fine, that is. You're all spineless, the lot of you. There you go.
Thanks.
We'll get even with Mr. Hobbs, love.
Would you go to school, Mum?
No, I won't. But we'll get even just the same.
I could take a few more of these for you if you like.
No, get that lot done and then you can have some more.
You don't trust me, do you? Hey?
What makes you say that?
See ya. And if I don't see you through the week, I'll see you through the window. All right. Hey.
What?
Very funny.
What?
Give us it.
It's mine.
Me shoe.
I haven't got your shoe.
I saw you take it.
You couldn't have done.
Have you got it?
Got what?
Me shoe.
Ah, you must be looking for someone with a gas mask and no taste.
I'm going to count to 10, then I want it back, right?
Do what you want.
1, 2.
Hey, what? This is...
Hey, will you tell your lad?
Tell him what?
He robbed me shoe.
What? Take no notice. How do you manage that?
I left it outside, didn't I?
Why?
'Cause the house is on a tilt. Does it matter? He robbed it.
Did you take it?
No.
Go ahead, this is...
Battle. Hey. Is that it, like?
I know when he's lying.
He robbed it.
He didn't. All right.
Well, what am I going to do now?
Off it.
Hello?
Hello?
What are you doing here?
Waiting for you.
Why?
I wanted to talk to you.
Why?
To explain.
There's no need. I was being selfish. You pointed that out to me. I'll be eternally grateful.
Hey, you wouldn't have had a home if it wasn't for me. Give us it back.
You're persistent.
My only virtue.
I can believe that. I have work to do.
What time are you finished?
Excuse me.
I'm persistent. I'll wait.
I'll be through in half an hour.
Thanks.
I'm going to stand for school governor.
What?
School governor.
When?
The elections are in September. I have mentioned it before.
Yeah, we thought he was joking.
Yeah, well, I wasn't.
Whose deal?
You sleep? Do you think she'll come back?
I hope so.
Do you think so?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, when in doubt, blurt it out.
Sorry?
Where does that leave me and Terry?
I'm not with you.
Well, you won't be moving out now.
Are all women schemers or just the ones that I meet?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, you'd know, all right. You don't give a damn about me. You don't give a damn about Cheryl.
That's not true.
It is. Shall I tell you something? She'd still be here if it wasn't for you. She couldn't stand all four of us being cooped up here together. And now you ask me when I'm moving out.
You're a fool, do you know that?
Am I?
She thought you didn't love her, that's why she left. If she thought you loved her, she'd have stayed, no matter what. Excuse me, you screwed it up. And now you're looking for someone to blame, but you're not on. Oh, I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry it happened to you. And I'm going to make damn sure it doesn't happen to me. That's why I'm asking plans about the future. Where we're going to live, how long we're going to stay. OK, I know that leaves me open to cheap comments from you, but I don't mind that. Because the future's important. Because I love Terry, and he loves me. And we're going to have a baby, and I don't want anything to screw that up. I won't let anything screw that up.
You're a liar.
And you're a fool.
I know about the baby.
What do you know?
I know.
What? What have you heard?
It isn't Terry's.
Whose is it then?
Martin's.
Cheryl told you.
Yeah. Yeah, she had to. She was terrified of opening her mouth in case she said the wrong thing. She couldn't sit back and relax.
She left because you didn't love her.
I loved her.
You didn't love her enough.
Who are you to talk about love? Who are you to lecture me? Look at him. Look at him. If anyone's a fool, it's him. He's going to be working every hour God sends to feed you and that kid. And you sit back and let that happen. And now you're talking to me about love.
It's nothing to do with you. I wanted to tell him. I wanted to tell him, but couldn't because I didn't want to break his heart because I love him. Okay. I know you think I'm muck. Okay, I know you think I'm incapable of love. But I have carried this baby. And I've watched it grow. And I've put Terry's hand there to feel it kicking. And if you think I'd go through all that unless I loved that man, then you're even more of a bloody fool than I took you for.
Here's a meal ticket, that's all.
You tell him then. Find out how easy it is. Go on, you tell him. You make me sick.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Shop.
We've just been in the shops.
Well, I've just forgotten something.
Oh, do you want a lift?
No.
Hey, what's wrong?
All right, Fatty. All right, Tess. I need a hand, mate.
I'm busy.
Oh, come on. Caroline's got this business going, you know, employing people from their houses. And they stick all little bits of jewellery together and that.
Oh, aye?
Yeah. Well, she's got a big job on and she's short of workers. And I told her that my Auntie Mary would do some, you see.
Oh, what have I done with them?
With what?
My keys.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, my Auntie Mary's just knocked me back. So come on, I'm going to need a bit of a hand.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, come on, what about it?
What about what?
Well, a bit of help.
I can't.
Oh, don't be tight. I promised Caroline now I'm going to let her down, aren't I? No, come on.
Not for all the tea in China, mate.
Oh, well, thanks, mate.
Sue, get in. Hey! You been crying?
No.
Yes, you have.
I haven't.
What's been going on?
I had a row.
Who with?
Jonathan. Where are you going?
I'm going to see him, aren't I?
Oh, it's my fault.
You're nearly 6 months pregnant.
Just leave it, Terry.
I won't.
Terry, he feels bad enough. Don't go making it worse. It was my fault. I nearly started crying.
Is he altogether thick?
Just leave it.
What was it about?
Nothing. It was just something stupid. Oh, forget it. Just forget it, please.
All right.
Let's go for a drive.
Get in.
Tell us he was doing him.
He left the pants.
Why?
He always does.
Jeff?
Oh, leave it.
He's got to learn to finish the job, love.
Yeah, but it's more trouble than it's worth.
Get to work and murder that lad.
He does his share. I was hoping for a bit more support.
What do you mean?
Parent governor.
Oh, forget it, Chris.
Why?
Because we'll end up arguing, that's why.
We won't.
We will.
We won't. So you're dead against it, then? Look, there's no point in not talking about it, love. It's not going to go away, you know.
All right, yeah, I'm dead against it.
So what do I do?
You do what you want to do. I've never stood in your way, you know that. Do you want a cup of tea?
Please. Look, it's not as easy as all that, love. There's all the rigmarole, standing for election, going to meetings if I am elected, arguments at meetings. I don't want to go through all that and come home to you if you've got a gob on you.
I won't have a gob on me. If you want to do it, do it. Just don't expect us to like it.
When you were standing for shop steward, I was right behind you.
That was different.
Why?
Because it was.
Oh, more important.
Yeah?
And education isn't.
Oh, forget it.
out to make a cup of tea.
What made you go into research?
Seemed like a good idea at the time. How about you?
Oh, I was always going to be a doctor. A proper doctor.
As opposed to an improper one.
As opposed to just making money out of it. Hong Kong does that to you.
Home?
No, my grandmother lives there, and I visit it now and then. And it's still the same. The very poor and the very rich. The very poor need the doctors, and the very rich get them.
So that's why you're in that practice?
For now.
Oh?
I don't think we're doing what we should be doing. Not anymore. We wanted really the best. The best doctors, no locums, hard work. No repeat prescriptions over the phone. We wanted it smack in the heart of a deprived area. But the area's changed. Students, teachers, social workers, researchers. And the word's got round that we're good. So now we're treating the articulate, people who come and demand the best. And it's not about that. It's about the woman with the gang of kids complaining about her nerves and... wasp. Well, it's about giving her 10 minutes of your time instead of a Valiant. And it's going to get worse. All these changes cost conscious doctors. Those who demand will receive. Those who suffer in silence will go on suffering.
Here we are.
Ah. I enjoyed that.
Yes, so did I. Bye.
Right. I never explained.
There's no need.
There is. When you came round, I wanted you to go.
I know. I was intruding.
You weren't. I wanted you to go because if you'd stayed... I'm the world's worst romantic. But if you'd stayed, I'd have wanted to have kissed you.
I see.
Will you have dinner with me?
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
We both know why.
Next today, a right handful for Sheila and Peter, and Joanne Waller sails over the final hurdle in Jimmy's.